if you or someone you know struggles with allergies every year, every season, then know that there is a natural way to help control the allergy symptoms and at best even kind of address the cause of it so you don't have to deal with them as much going forward. We see it all the time with our practice members. And so I'm going to break this down for you in a couple minutes, how we think about this so you can understand how to address the allergy issues that you're having or maybe your friend is having. And so first thing we want to do is obviously remove the source of exposure as much as you can. So if that's the cat, you got to remove the cat. Just kidding. So if you have a pet cat, right, the best thing you can do is open up the windows, get more air circulation in your house, get an air purifier machine to help clean the air and remove as much of that cat dander from the air as possible. And so any other sources of mold exposure, that's another one. Pretty common, but far underestimated. And so mold is a very dangerous thing too. Over the long term causes a lot of chronic health issues that are hard to deal with. And so there is testing you can do. The DUST test, the dust test, you can look that up. We don't make, we're not making money off of this at all. We're not sponsored by them, but just it's the test that we use most often to do a home test. It's a home kit, so you can figure out if there might be mold in your home and then proceed with mold remediation if so. So that's dealing with the source. Next is dealing with the inputs you're giving your body that might be overloading your immune system, because your immune system is the thing that's reacting and creating these allergic symptoms with histamine or with inflammation. And so we want to help your immune system calm down. One of the ways to do that is by working with your diet. You want to make sure your nutrition is avoiding any potential allergens that might be creating more inflammation or mucus production in the body. And so that tends to be the three most common food groups are gluten, dairy, and sugar, especially added sugars. Whole fruit's okay. I'm just talking about any other added sugar. If you read the ingredient labels on the food you're eating. Okay, avoid those foods, avoid dairy, milk, cheese, yogurt. Eggs is not dairy, contrary to what most people believe. Right, because eggs come from a chicken, not from a cow, last time I checked. And then gluten, it's all the breads, the pastas. If it's gluten-free, you can try that too, but generally not eating an excessive amount of carbohydrates in general. We want to focus more on eating good healthy fats, good proteins, a wide variety of vegetables. That's what's going to be pleasing to your gut and your immune system, which most of it lives in your gut, by the way. And so that's one major way that we can help your body calm down, stop triggering it to create more allergy symptoms, because your immune system is like a bucket. It can handle a certain amount of allergens, right? But when that allergen bucket gets full from the dander, from the mold, plus all the food that you're eating, which maybe isn't the healthiest stuff, right? That bucket starts to get over full and it spills over, right? So we want to help decrease the load in the bucket, right? So that it has room to, imagine a hole in the bottom as well. It's constantly draining out and detoxing the body. So we just don't want to overload it. So ease the load is the second step. And the third piece of this is to use supplements. Supplements are, we try to help people regain control naturally over their health without the use of medications or supplements. But even supplements are certainly better than medications most times because they are just as effective, but if you use quality supplements, but without the side effects. And so you can use quercetin or bromelain or another product we use often has a quail egg derivative that's very good for calming the immune system. And so all those things can be very helpful for controlling the symptoms, right? So there's your spectrum of at the beginning, right? The point is to remove the cause and address the cause, which is outside the body, and then even inside the body when it comes to decreasing the load in your bucket. And then reacting to symptoms, we can still do that if needed by using these types of supplements, right? So that's the way we handle it with most people, and it tends to help and move that needle for most people who just can't breathe. And it's just, you can't think, you get brain fog even from all the mucus in your face here and your sinuses and your nose. And so it's uncomfortable and nobody likes that. But the good thing is now you know that there is control over this. Okay, so reach out, leave comments if you have questions about this, and we'll help you out. All right, we'll see you in the next one.